Hello there, welcome to Oddball76 Gaming and welcome to my very first look at the early access game Sailwind. And here you have a wonderful message telling you that it's early access, bugs are going to happen, it may break, it may corrupt your save, but it's in early access, and as you can see, look how beautiful it looks. Very nice looking game already. Really do like the look of it, the style of it. It's one of the things that drew me to it. I'm not a sailor. I've never done sailing. This is early access. It's a simulation. It says sailing. So it's developed by Raw Lion Workshop, and they've kindly given me a key. You'll see that there's a scroll you pick up on your boat, which now has the words in red saying scroll for more, because it didn't say that before and I couldn't tell that it actually had more information. So I spoke to the developer and they told me a few things. I've been giving them some feedback to this, as are others. They have a Discord and they have a Twitter, and I will link all of their links in the description below. So if you're liking what it is you see right now, make sure you subscribe for more for me, and make sure you go check them out and check their game out. I'll leave a Steam link in here to pick up the game if you wish to. It is being developed and it's changing quite a lot, so as I'm recording this now, it might well be that that the game's changed a lot, because he's doing lots of patches, or he is doing a lot of patches. It's been made by one person. I'm assuming it's a guy. I don't really know, but it's been a labour of love for them for 3 years, so we're going to see what happens here. As you can see, you have to eat, you have to sleep, and you have to drink, so those things are quite important, but it tells you here. So sailing simulator means you've got to use the wind to your advantage. We get a compass, we do get a barrel of water, a compass, a cup, and we have a hammock there. Now the hammock I missed when I first started playing this, so I didn't know how I slept. Look at the water, isn't it amazing? Absolutely love. I could literally play this game, put it on with a set of headphones, and I could fall asleep to the audio of this game. That's how nice it is. It's so relaxing. I love simulation games. As you know, you've seen them, they're my Zen games. Now you're wondering what I'm doing with this bread, right? I'm putting this bread onto my boat because I have an inventory, but I'm not sure how I put things into my inventory. So if you happen to come across this video and you know how to put things in your inventory, could you please tell me, because I'm not sure how it works. So I thought I'd put a loaf of bread on there. I did buy it. Look, somebody else has come to drop off some load. They don't really do much. They just dock, then they go on their merry way and leave again. So the premise of the game is it's a sailing simulation. The developer wants to make sure that the sailing is key. You have to navigate with a compass, so there's no map. You don't get a map that shows you where you are. You don't have a global GPS. You literally get on the game, you have a compass, you go and you sail in that direction. As you can see, they've got fishing rods, they've got fishing hooks. You can buy wood to burn. You can actually, I believe you can cook on your boat, I think, which kind of scares me. Doing a barbecue on a wooden boat might be a bit risky, but you can do. So this is going to be a long video. I do apologise, but I don't want to cheapen it. I have tried to edit some things out, but my editing software is not playing too well. So I'm just going to let you see everything I've seen here. Now this is where you come to get your jobs, and you just take cargo from one island to the next. It shows you where I am, and it shows you where the next cargo, where the cargo's got to go. The problem is you've got to use your compass. So if you look in the top right, it has north, south, east, west compass heading, so you'll have to head in that direction. Now I'm not a sailor, I've said it many times before, but I've been busy trying to sail this and sail in the right direction. The map only shows a certain amount of islands on it. Now I'm not sure if they've got other islands that aren't on this map. I have asked a question. I'm waiting for a reply. I haven't had a chance to check my messages whilst doing the narration for this. But as you can see, you have a drop-off point. I chose to take this one, I believe. Some coconuts. Job accepted. You go outside and the crate's there. You pick up the crate, you load it onto your boat. You can change the positioning of an item you're holding by using the mouse wheel to rotate it, as you see me doing here, and you just plonk it on your boat. Simple as. Now, I don't know all the fancy words for the sailing. Obviously that's the wheel. You're in the wheelhouse bit. You have an anchor at the front and you have to unhook. So I'm checking my actual place where I'm supposed to be. So there's my sail, and you look on the sail, the top of the sail, there is a little flag that shows you which way the wind's blowing. So just going to unhook from the dock, take back my ropes, cast off as they say, is it, I believe. Try and get that in the right place. Got to lower my sail. And look at the birds. Absolutely love the audio in this game. Whilst I'm doing the talking, I can't actually hear the audio whilst I'm doing the narration. It doesn't let me see that. I've just got a very small viewing box, so you'll have to forgive me, but you can hear the audio already. The sea, the birds, you hear the ropes creaking and stuff. It's so good. It looks so nice. So remember, we need to go southeast. No, northeast, beg your pardon. I'm telling you wrong, northeast. So we're going to try the wind. I have to sort of use the wind and try and get my sail into it. And boy, have I been struggling with this. Sailing is tough, it's hard. The scroll does give you some hints, but again, it's going to be one of those things where you're going to be have to do it multiple times. I think I've got about nearly 5 hours on this game, and I say game, obviously they might say simulator, but I'm going to call it a game because it's just, I'm playing a game with simulation in it. But look at that, I feel like I'm on the Titanic, but I'm going really fast. I've really got the wind in that sail right there, really good. So I've got my compass, look, picking it up. Where are we going, Otter? Going northeast? No, we're not going northeast right now, but we're going fast, so we got to use the wind to help us get to our place. You can see little islands in the distance. I would kind of like a telescope. That'd be kind of cool. You see, I got an inventory. I'm checking my job log to see where I'm going and check the compass heading. From what I'm reading on that scroll, it says I need to head northeast. Now I think the compasses normally just point north, so I'm not a sailor, as you can see, but I've been enjoying this a lot, and I want to get better at it. So my sailing skills has got to improve. But it is really very relaxing, until you make a mistake and you think you're going to have an issue. So I'm constantly checking the compass. I wish you had a button to bring up the compass, or if I had it like you could simulate it being around my neck on a chain, on a piece of rope. Whoa, we are listing heavily there. That's a bit scary. You can actually capsize in this game simulator, so you have to be careful of that. You can hit the wind too much, so I'm trying to change the angle of the sail to try and find the best sort of part. As you can see, I'm really tipping. I'm quite scared right now. I've never been on a sailing boat in my life. I've been on a rowing boat, but I've never done sailing, so literally this is what you'll be doing as a new person to the game. Like I said, you must bear in mind that it is early access. The developer is one person making the game, and I think they've done a pretty good job already. I'm really liking it. It's very enjoyable. The audio's great. The water looks beautiful, and the water, there's a day and night cycle in this. The sky fills with stars. It's beautiful. Really is. So remember, you have to drink, eat, sleep, And you've got to make sure that you don't list that ship too far, otherwise you will tip. And I don't want to sink in the ocean. There doesn't seem to be any fishes or sharks or whales or anything in the water. I don't know if that's going to be something they're going to plan in the future. I am playing this on what's considered the easy difficulty. There's 3 islands you can try, or 3 maps. There's an easy, medium and a hard mode. I'm playing on easy, but I'm not finding it very easy. So hopefully if you're new to this is your first outing, you haven't done any sailing, maybe you'll be just like me, I'm sure, trying to steer and trying to hit the wind. I constantly check the top of the boat. You use that with the C button. You can look on the outside. Well, you can see we're really rocking speed wise, but we are shifting left to right, quite scary. The waves, as you get further out to sea, you can tell the waves do get a little bit choppy. Yeah, I've been really enjoying this. I do apologise it's took me so long. I apologise the video's so long, but I didn't want to cheapen the experience. So you are going to see me struggling to catch the wind and to work out which is the best way and best angle, what to do. I did get this video down to about 40 minutes, then I went to do a cut in my editing software, and for some reason it was cutting off the back end, and I don't want to lose the ending of my video, so hence this is why this is about 50 something minutes long. So I've got to try and narrate this all the way through. So I think they're planning to put more ships in here. Let me just have a look, see at the page. So it says that you can set sail towards adventure in the world of Sailwind, which I really like the name. Very, very cool. This sailing simulator with survival elements features realistic sailing physics and a vast open world to explore. Embark on cargo delivery missions. Customize your boat. I don't know how you can customize your boat yet. I haven't seen too much. I have seen you can buy a fishing rod, which you've seen before when I was looking on that island. That's the starting island where I started at. You can do some fishing, so I'm assuming you can get some fish, but I've not seen any in the water. So whether you put your fishing rod in there and they just appear, like I said, it could be changing a lot. But the main focus is getting the sailing right. If this is a sailing simulator, you need the sailing to be right. And from what I can tell, it's super hard. So it's definitely not easy. So it must be, I'm assuming, what it's like to sail. You've got to catch the wind, know where it is. You can't just go direct to it. It's no good heading straight into the wind because you won't pick any up. So it says that take it easy or go for a calm, relaxing trip around the local island, or when you're ready for some adventures, buy a big boat and go on a dangerous voyage across the ocean to distant lands. Use navigation instruments, the sun and the stars to stay on course. Battle storms and high winds, and don't forget to stock enough food and water for the long journey. That's the thing I'm having trouble with. I don't know how I can put stuff into my inventory. So it says there's fully realistic sailing physics. In order to sail successfully, you have to tack, reef and sail in heavy weather. Keep track of the direction of the wind to find the perfect angle. Watch out for the ever-changing weather and waves. There's 6 boats in different sizes to sail. The plans to choose from each of their own unique sailing characteristics and performances. So adventures and survival, it says. There are many reasons to set sail. Cargo deliveries, fishing, exploration, or simply for pleasure. Looking for some relaxation? Enjoy the sunny beaches and the crystal clear water around the tropical archipelagos. I believe that's how archipelagos. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but archipelagos, I think it is. I can't pronounce it. I have did dyslexia. I know what it is, I just can't get the pronunciation right. So I apologise. As you can see, I'm looking, there's my water sleep. So it's a very big open world. You can drop the anchor or dock in the boat and just step off for some exploration on the islands. I'm assuming they're going to be as well, they'll be adding to that as well, which is great. Use navigation instruments such as a compass and a quadrant to determine your heading and position. Observe the sun and stars, chart your position on the map, and hope you don't get too far off course for the long journey across the vast ocean. I don't know how I'm supposed to look at the map, because you only can look at the map via the actual, well, the so-called map is really a log. You go into the log and it tells you where you're taking your cargo to. Now I think that there's other islands that are not viewing on that cargo delivery log map, because I see other things that don't match up, and I thought I've got somewhere that is where I'm supposed to be, and it doesn't seem like it is. So it says boat customizations. Your boat is your home on the sea. Make it feel cozy and customized with furniture, decorations and paint. Cook your own food, clean and polish the deck, and at the end of the day sit in the chair and have some rum and smoke a pipe while watching the sunset. That sounds good. So it says other features: fishing, cooking, dynamic weather and time of day, realistic stars, sun and moon, dynamic economy and trading. Buy low, sell high for profit. So as you can see, the time in the game is changing, and the sun is now setting. It's going down, and you can see this colour of the ocean change. It's lovely. So I'm trying to look at where the actual flag is, where it's pointing, and how I'm going to get to where I'm going to get to. I don't want to be stuck on the open sea in the night time, in the dark. So I keep altering the sail, trying to find that sweet spot to try and get some speed. I appear to be not moving very fast. This is part of the problem. When you want to go one way and the wind isn't going that way, that's how do I sort that out? I'm looking ahead. That's why I'd like a telescope, really. That'd be kind of cool. I could look forward. Look at that sun. Doesn't it look absolutely amazing? Looks gorgeous. I've got islands there behind me. Truly gorgeous it is. So I'm changing the angle of the sail with this little side bit. I'm not sure what this is called, this part, but it helps angle the main sail. You look around, I'm like, I'm lost, where am I? All I have to help me is my compass, and hope that I'm reading it right. If you spot me doing anything wrong in the whilst you're watching this, if you've got this far, please do me a favour, make sure you leave me a comment. Really would appreciate some tips, some help, anything that would help me do get to my destination easier, or to learn a little bit more about sailing. It's quite difficult when you've got no idea what you're doing. They do provide the basics, but that's just it. It's the basics. Some people can read text on and they're really good and they know. As I learn more, I do intend to do more actual gaming on this. I hope to I might stream this if this game's quite liked. I'd like to have people tell me if they'd like to see me stream it. Like I said, the game's changing ever so much. They're updating it on a daily basis right now. So it's been a person's project for 3 years, they've said, the development team have said. So 3 years of your life, that's pretty important to them. So remember, it's Raw Lion Workshop. That's the same for their Twitter. I will include all their links in the description. And thank you to them for providing me with the key. I really do appreciate the chance. And like I said, this is a game or simulator I would never in my life have thought I was going to try. But I'm really glad I've tried it. And like I said, I've got about nearly 5 hours on it. So it's getting really dark now. But there's an island there, and I'm thinking I'm trying to get to the island. My thinking is if I could get there and hold up for the night, because I can't see in the night. I don't know how I read the stars because I just don't know that skill. I know that there's certain stars, there's the northern star, and there are certain stars in the sky you can see, clusters of them that actually do acquaint to your positioning. But I think I need a little bit more tips on that, and a little bit more skill, because I can't remember much of that. I remember doing bits of that when I was at school. Look how dark it's getting now that the sun's going. Now you do have a little lantern on your boat, so you can have a little bit of light from that. It does have a actual I don't know if, I think it's a candle, not an oil lamp, but it has a certain, it starts off with 100%, then it burns down, so make sure you turn it off if you're in the daytime. As you can see, I'm really struggling. I've slowed right down. I can see the island, but I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to use what little bit of light I've got left to try and get there. I can't see properly above because of the top of the boat. It obstructs my view quite a lot. Obviously, if it was in real life, you would need that part because you wouldn't want to cook in the sun, would you? So there's my light just going on, my little lantern. There's my compass. Like I said, it might be cool to have your compass around your neck, then you just push maybe, I don't know, G or something, or a button that you can bring up your compass with. That way you can always find it. You have to click on the thing you want to use, and then you use it. So if you click on the wheel, it will let you then steer with it, but you have to make sure you click off it. So you see, I can't really see right now the flag. It's so dark, I can't see it, so I can't tell where the wind is. So I'm going to be messing about a lot. I'm really sorry I can't edit this out. I'm having some problems with my editing software. But this is really, for me, I think this is good because it's showing you exactly what you're going to be doing, the problems you're going to have, and hopefully you'll have some fun sorting it out. Because believe me, there's been times when I've thought to myself, oh, I could just give up, but I want to get this boat docked on that port. So I'm going to try. You can see my sleep, I'm getting tired. That's what the top bar is there flashing. Then there's my water and my food. So it's my sleep that's the problem now. Apparently I'm very tired, I'm getting tired, my energy levels are starting to duck. And I'm thinking to myself, God, I'm turning left, I'm turning right, I'm trying all the things I think I can do to try and get this boat to go forward. As you can see, I've put the cargo right in the centre. I'm hoping that's a good centre place. I don't know if the physics where you put your cargo matter in the game. Maybe the developer can tell me if they've put the physics of that in there, because obviously weight wise, if you put something really heavy on, say, the left side, it's going to list to the left or list to the right. So I don't know if they've got ballast problems or whatever. But there is other boats you can have, I think, when you change to the different difficulties. I've restarted this game many times because I've got stuck, failed, or I've got a bug or something that has been a problem that's now been fixed after reporting it. So if you do find a bug, if you buy it, make sure you go to their Discord or go to their Steam community hub and have a conversation, list your issue, list what it is, and they'll appreciate the reporting, and they'll actually look into it and they'll fix it as soon as they can. I'm pretty sure of it. They've been very, very helpful to me. They've listened to what I've had to say. I did suggest that with the wanting to keep the actual without having a map, because they want to keep the navigation is the key part of this game, which is fine. I appreciate that. So if they're not going to have a map, then they really need to have the names of the ports as you dock in them, so you have like a sign saying welcome to whatever port it is. I'm supposed to take this to Rock City, is it, I think? So it'd be nice to go to a port and see a sign saying this is Rock City, because I could have navigated wrong and I could have gone the complete wrong way, and if I dock somewhere, that's going to be a help to me, because if you think about it real life, if you're sailing, you get lost and you land somewhere, you'd ask somebody, where am I? So you would then find out where it is you are. Then you could work out on the job map, say on the quest map, and say, well, I'm here, I'm supposed to be down, all the way down there. Then you could try to reconfigure your navigation to navigate the right way. As you can see, I've been struggling for quite a while, and hopefully you're listening to the sounds of the water and the creaking. I love it. I really do love the style of this. I do. I looked at it, I just saw some screenshots and thought, you know what, that looks really nice. Really lovely. It's got a lovely charm to it. So you can see the port there, look, you can see it. I'm getting so close. But it's so dark I can't see very well, so I thought, right, I'll put down the anchor. And I was thinking if I sleep for a bit, I can get to the day. But I was conscious of my delivery time. Alright, let's climb in the hammock. I can't skip this, I'm sorry. I've tried to skip it. I've tried to edit it out, but my editing software is, as I've said before multiple times, it's playing up. Otherwise this video would be 40 minutes long at least. But I want you to see the problems I had, so you get a very good, comprehensive, no lies. This is what it is. This is what you're going to encounter. Are you going to give up, or are you going to try to overcome, find ways to adapt and to win and to complete your mission? Because when you hit the wind, boy, can you go fast. It's lovely. So we've had plenty of sleep now, but we're still... we'll go get some drink, have a wee drink. So you start off with 100 gold. That's why I bought the bread. We'll have to buy more water. It's very expensive in the game. And I haven't been able to make money yet, so I'm struggling. I mean, look at the darkness. Look, you see the moon there. I think I just saw the moon, I'm sure. But I'm just stuck so close. Imagine being this close. But you can't get it, so I'm going to see if I can put the old anchor up and see if I can get any closer. You can swim in this game, just in case you were not aware. If you get out your boat accidentally, you don't die. You can swim. You can go under the water, and it sounds phenomenal underneath the water as well. It really does. I hope you're not getting any feedback off of my microphone. I really hope not, because this is a lot of audio talking I'm doing right now. You can't say I'm not trying. I'll lower that sail again. There's the sail. Bear in mind, we're doing this in the dark. Looks like we've got a bit of movement, look at that. Yes. We appear to be hitting some of that. We better... Oh, there's a storm. Sweet. Rain. So I put my sail up because I don't want to collide too hard with the port. Maybe I should have let it collide. I don't think there's a damage on here as in damage by colliding with things. I've not seen that. Just turn her in a bit. Try to get a sweet spot so I can hook them up. Have to get this rope around there. And I fall in the water, but I'm still alive. I'll get that rope around. Excellent. So I can get the rope around. There's a little ladder here, but for some reason I can't get up the ladder. It was being very annoying. So sometimes it'll put me up, sometimes it won't. You can push the boat, which I eventually go, you know what, I'm not getting in this way, it's annoying. I'm glad there's no sharks in here right now. That'd be food. So I go around the other side, so you can see there's a ladder there, but having trouble getting in. I think I've just pushed it. I've just pushed the boat a bit. Yeah, I have pushed the boat, look. Pushing it to the side. Look at that for strength. So we're not far from the... I was hoping to... I got a bit stuck on the roof there, which is not good. I was trying to get close enough. I wanted to jump on it. But in the end I'm like, right, you know what, we're going to put you on there. At least the boat is tied up now. So I figure, right, it's raining, there's a storm. I can't see anything. Let's put her down here. Now, bear in mind, I don't know where I am. I know where I'm supposed to be going, but this doesn't look like the place I'm supposed to be. But without a name on a port saying, welcome to so-and-so island, I won't know. So I'm lost. So we're going into this. Means it's a friendly port. You can trade. This is the person who gives you the jobs. But all I can see here is jobs, look. Going to. Doesn't say hand in the mission. Gold Rock City I'm supposed to be going. Look at that. That's a small island and a massive island. I don't think I've gone 56 miles, is it? And I don't think that's where I am. But I can't tell. But I have told the developer, and they've said that's a very good point. So I'm hoping they're going to put names on like a welcome to the port of this name, and then that way. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to take the cargo, see if I can put it near them, in them, whatever. Try and see if this is the place, because it might not look like it's supposed to do on that map. Because I don't know. Learning is fun, right, everybody? So he just stands there. I look at this. There's no turn in. There's no complete your mission. There's no marker lighting up saying put your cargo here. I put it out there because I remembered I picked it up. Again, there's still no drop off cargo, deliver, complete delivery. It just says goat cheese. It's giving me more jobs, but it's not saying there's a job from where I am to somewhere else. If I can only get jobs from certain islands, and there's other islands in there, I can't tell. I don't know where I am. So I'm like, oopsie, we're going to have a look around here. It's obviously going to be closed, it's late at night. But I wanted to look at my surroundings. So you can see our food is looking very low and flashing red because we're hungry. I do have that loaf of bread, so I'm like, you know what, it doesn't look like I'm in the right place. I'm going to put the cargo, for now, back on my boat. Remember to turn it with the middle mouse button. Okay, if I'm going to sleep, I'm going to have some water. But food will wait till the morning. So I figure let's pass some passage of time by going in the hammock, and we'll get some sleep. Because sleep's important. I really hope this audio turns out good, because I'm going to have to re-record the whole thing again, which will be a nightmare. So as you can see, your energy bar fills up. You see the stars glistening, representing you sleeping. You wake up a bit because you wouldn't have a sound sleep. You'd be in and out a bit, wouldn't you? So I'm just going to let that fill up. Hopefully soon it's going to turn to morning. Hello, look at that. That looks a lot better. We can see where we are now. Now I'm going to eat because I'm hungry. I should have turned off my light, but I didn't, I don't think. Nope, I didn't. I forgot to turn my light off. So remember, if you're using a lantern, turn it off. I assume you can refill it, but assumption is not always a good idea. So you can see we're on a different island, very different makeup, lots of stores, things you can buy. So I thought I'll buy some more food. I ate it, but I didn't put any on my boat, which is a bad idea to not do. You should always put more food on your boat. You can sell. I could have sold the crate to these people, but that would have meant I wouldn't have completed my mission. So I'm like, from what I can see, I'm in the wrong place. And I'm just going off the geography. This is a smallish island. On that map it showed a huge island and then a small one. So if I am in the right place, I don't know why there's not a marker to say drop off your cargo. Hopefully the developer's going to watch this video and be able to look and take notes. Look, you can sweep your decks, you can fish, you can buy wood, you can buy more water and rum and stuff. But it'd be really nice to know these things. I'm learning on the fly, which is what you're going to be doing. If you'd want me to maybe do some little tip videos, if you leave me a comment in the on the videos comment section, I'll see what I can do. That's providing I work out things. So look, you can get more jobs from here, but it just says goods too. Why am I getting a job saying I'm starting from a different area going to Gold Rock if I'm on this island? If I'm on this island, I don't think I'm on that island. It says I'm where that job is, so it's confusing. All the jobs should go from whatever island you're on. You don't want to go to one island to pick up some cargo to go to a different spot. That's gonna be not good. So I'm like, you know what, it's daylight, let's see if we can get out of here. Let's see, we're going to try and go around this island and go further down and see if we bump into the island that I'm assuming. I've sort of wrote off this island and said, you know what, this isn't the place I'm supposed to be. And my light's on, hopefully I'm going to turn it off. Compass. Just drop it on the deck. So we've unhooked everything. I'm just trying to hit the wind so I can move out. Look, the wind's not exactly great. Not exactly going to be easy to get out of here. So I've got to try and turn the sail so we can just get enough to move us, and it looks like we might have a bit of wind on our sail. We have. See, look how good that was. You can hear it as well. You do get audio cue, I believe, with the wind just catching it slightly. You hear the sail flicker. So Sailwind has been, for me, really fun. A challenge, but fun so far. I've yet to succeed properly, but I'm looking forward to delivering this cargo. So we're going around. I'm using the outside camera, which is very handy indeed. You can see there's the reefs quite of. If I hadn't have been looking, I would have could have run aground. So I'm like, ooh, I best get away. But I'm trying to keep the wind I've got on my sail to go around. Not doing too shabby right now. Like I said many times, I'm not a sailor. I've never been sailing, so this is my first attempt at being a sailor, alright? There you are, finally turned off my lamp. I think there's 70% worth of that candle or oil in it, however it's lit. Get the compass again, look. Where am I heading? I want to go northeast, so I'm going the wrong way, but I know I've got to go around this island and then head in northeast, leave that northeast place. I think I am reading the compass correctly. You feel free to tell me if I'm not or I am. I really appreciate the tips. If I can, as I get better at the game, I definitely will be doing a stream for people if you wish to. I think it's definitely would be interesting, but you'll have to realise that I'm going to get stuck. So if you're going to watch me stream this, you'll have to help. I want the chat to help me. Any of you sailors in here watching the video, make sure you give us your tips, because we're going to need them. Alright, we're listening a little bit to the left, so I'm trying to counter that. But we are catching the wind, so we are moving. You can see the birds, look. Love the audio in this game, I've told you before. Really do love the audio. Very immersive. Look, we're going a bit close to the island a bit. I'm just trying to keep that wind. There's like, you got shadows and everything, so it's really nice. So we have come to the other end of the island, and we're like, right, move away a bit from it. I don't know what that island's name is. I never could figure out, but hopefully they'll be putting names in soon, so when we land on an island we'll have an idea. Because that didn't look like the map I was supposed to drop off at, and there was no indication that it was, and it didn't match the geography picture I was looking at the map when it said deliver here. It looked like there was two formations of land together, so have we lost the wind? Appears so. Constantly having to adjust because the wind adjusts as it wants. You can't necessarily go, I want to go northeast. If the wind isn't going that way, potentially I have to maybe skirt around and see if the wind changes later. That's what I'm assuming. If I'm wrong again, feel free to tell me. If you're a sailor, you know what I'm doing wrong, let me know. So that's the winch, isn't it? Is it the wind winch, is it called? I can't see probably what it's called. It's the helps the mast point in the right direction, the sail face in the right direction. But it's been a very, very relaxing. I know it seems, how can you say this is relaxing? You're trying to fight with the wind all the time, but it has been relaxing. Once you hit the wind, you just feel so fast. You really chill. I love it. Trying to drop it on the table, but might fail again. So we have got some movement. We are sailing now. We are listing a little bit as well, which does worry me. It does worry me. And you can see the ripples, look. See the way the water moves? You get that at the back as well. Got to check that compass all the time. So I'm kind of heading... Is that east I'm heading, I think that just said there? So I'm literally getting up, doing my Titanic bit. Looking, there's the wind there. There's an island over there. I can't see a thing out further out. So I'm like, right, maybe I've got to go quite far away. I'm not sure what the breakdown miles wise is, square miles, nautical miles this would be because we're on the sea. But you can see I am moving because you can see the wake at the back of the boat. See, we're going sort of, is that north I think I just saw? Bear in mind I'm on a very small viewing screen. I'm topping the water up. I should have brought food. I should have brought more food. I forgot because I was so impatient and trying to think to myself, let's get out there. So we're going out into the ocean, so this is going to be interesting. Doesn't it look lovely? I know the water you could say doesn't look too realistic right now, but I think it looks great considering what it is. The art style looks really nice and I really like it. It's got a nice look to it. So remember, you can get this off of Steam. I will definitely link the Steam page, and if you do try the game and you enjoy it, maybe you could leave the a Steam review after you've played it a lot. Oh, picked up the table by mistake, but I can fix that by rotating that, then put the rest of the stuff on it. It took me so long to work out that I could rotate things, because it didn't have, I don't recall seeing any of that displayed in the game. Drop the cup again, get the compass. So we don't appear to be going the way I'm supposed to be going. We're going north. I'm like, well, I need to be swigging northeast. I can't turn northeast. If I turn northeast, I end up facing the wind, and I won't be getting the wind to help me. So I'm like, oh my days. It's looking bad now, Oddie. It's looking bad. You know, I feel the game has messed me about. Alright, so lovely glistening. So food right look, there's tells us where we're supposed to be on. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the big island with a small island. But apparently I'm not in the right place. I mean, that's a big island. You'd think you'd see that. So where I landed, I have no idea. I thought I'd landed halfway in between the two islands, but clearly I haven't. Look at that list. Look at that list. Ooh, we're hitting the wind all right, but maybe Oddie needs to angle his sail a little bit more, because that's looking like we're going to be tipping if we're not careful. It's a good job I'm doing this sailing lark actually on a simulator game. Ooh, yeah, beauty. Can you see the way that's rocking? That's scaring the heck out of me. Yeah, we need to change the angle of our sail. Whoa! Oh no! Oh my days. How did we save that? We definitely need to change our sail angle. Oh my gosh, we nearly lost it then. Like I said, you can capsize on this. Is that better? I turned the ship a bit, or the boat a bit, to try and not tip over. Oh my lord. Maybe you don't want to join me. I think this is purely a single player game as far as I'm aware. If it was co-op, you might not want to sail with Oddball, because Captain Oddball's not great right now. Or Admiral Oddball, maybe I'd kind of I'd like to be an Admiral. Look at the way the sail moves. Look, you can see the wind in it. Isn't that brilliant? Really love the little details. You can see the wind hitting against the mast, making the print on the sail. It looks like we've stabled the boat, so hopefully, all being well, we can go forward. We're trying to get forward, trying to get my compass, and yeah, we're not going the way we need to go. We need to go northeast, but we can't turn northeast. Oh my days! Oh yeah, beauty, that scared me. Right, now, remember what happened the last time we brought the sail in straighter? I hope I'm not going to regret this. Look at the waves, look. Proper big now. Some real good waves coming in sometimes. Really do love the effects there. Man, we're listing again to the left. Quite a lot. Quite a lot indeed. Come on, Oddie. If we're not careful, we're gonna lose this bad boy. It's amazing how choppy you can get on the water. I'm trying to get my compass. We are listing quite a lot there. Something tells me Oddie's made a bit of a mistake here, and maybe I shouldn't have put that sail like that. You can see the wave coming up. There's a couple of biggies gonna be hitting. I'm trying to turn it so I actually face them, rather than them hitting me on the side. Oh my days, we're tipping again. Is that a wave coming on a right? I think that's a wave coming on a right, is it? I've rode that one out. Oh my days! Oh, that's the camera, you idiot. I thought I'd hit a big wave then. Oh my gosh. Oh, we've got to be so careful. I'm really not looking forward to this. Look at the wind hitting me. Yeah, I've made a mistake here. Look at that. I need to change my angle of my sail really big time. Look at the waves, look. Brilliant. That looks like a big wave. Oh my days, no, no! Oh no! Yes. Not recoverable, I'm gonna say. Oh man. Look at that. I'm gonna let you listen to the audio. There goes my coconut cargo. Look at that. Oh, what's happening there? Physics are going a bit awry. The boat's floating, don't worry, it'll be back. That's a bug. That's okay. Look at look at that. Everything floats, look, on top. Isn't that cool? So as you can see, Oddball failed on his journey, but I had a lot of fun. I really do like this, and I'm looking forward to seeing it get more content, more patches and things to help. If you've enjoyed this video, if you've made it to this long, thank you ever so much. Thank you to Raw Lion Workshop for providing me with the key. I hope you enjoy the video. I really enjoyed making it, and I will be doing more. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell and hit all notifications. If you want me to stream this, please tell me in the comment section. Thank you ever so much. Oddball and my sunken vessel. We'll see you again next time. Take care. I'll leave you with the last bit of audio. Look at that.